Candidates ghosting in 2025 has been a phenomenon. And what we have found out across the board, by we I mean hiring managers, recruiters, and top talent agencies and people internal and external, have noticed is that working in recruiting, you get to see both sides. What it's come down to this year is candidates are afraid. Either they get a counteroffer from a current employer that they're working at to stay, which is usually just a temporary fix until they find somebody else to replace them, or they don't feel a connection and they feel like, hey, if I get hired on here and I work as the last hired, would I not be the first let go? And while that feels like it could be the case, building a strong reputation with the candidate, also building a connection with the story that they have. So for example, why are they looking? What makes it interesting to consider your company or the other companies that they're interviewing with? Building that lasting connection will help them not to ghost. Now, it won't prevent it every single time, but having that emotional connection keeps them from feeling that as easily as to ghost. And you can also do this in a couple of different ways. One, make a connection with them. Find out what they're looking, why they liked your company versus some of the other ones they're interviewing with. Have them rank this. Is it first, second, or third? And what makes that important to them? The values of the company, where it's located, how much they'll be traveling for the job. There's a whole variety of different things that they want to be able to connect with. Then the other thing is let them know that it's okay for them to let you know that, hey, I am feeling like I might be let go within, the first few months because of all the massive layoffs and jobs that we're seeing right now. And if your industry is one that's not impacted by that, reassure them. Say, hey, we haven't done a layoff in like X number of years, or we have contracts that are not connected to the industries that are being impacted by layoffs or whatnot. So making that strong statement with them, and also letting them know, hey, if you're not feeling it's going to be a great fit, that's fine. Let them know there's an out. That's okay. And when they connect with you and talk with you about that, you'll be able to continue that reputation. So if down the road something changes for them and it's still a good fit, you can keep the door open for opportunity for them in the future, which also allows them to feel like they can share with what's going on in their life, share with what might be making them feel hesitant. I had one, he had some travel aspects of the job. We asked him, hey, is this going to be an issue for you? And he goes, oh, absolutely not. I love travel. It's only 1 week a month, no big deal. Right now, I'm just kind of in the same kind of loop and area. I've been here for a long time and I'm looking for a change. They'd been in the job for over 10 years at this point. So he's looking for the variety and change. What he didn't clarify with us until later, after he started not showing him and kind of ghosting things, is that he forgot to talk to his wife. So that's to show that you need to make sure you have a connection with every person being considered for the job and their family. So is it going to impact the family? Is it going to impact day to day? Do they have commitments that have to be rearranged now because of a travel obligation? So things that we want to consider when we're talking to candidates that may seem like a really good connection, but then you're like, hey, just be honest with me. Is there something wrong? Something that happened that you're not comfortable sharing yet? And say, hey, don't worry. If you don't feel like you can share it with me in person, write it in an email. That way, we're both on the same page. If there's something that opens up in the future and it's still a good fit and we have a good connection, I would like to be able to consider you again. And the other thing that we have all of our clients doing right now is making sure that you've got a first, second, and or third candidate as a backup to be able to hire for a position right now, since there are some candidates who are feeling afraid, feeling concerned for the economy, where their job's going to be. And then we've got aggressive competitors also going after the same candidate. So if you've got multiple offers on the table from different people, and even if there's more of a connection with you and they say, hey, we're just going to throw more money at it, that's good for the candidate immediately. But if you know there's not going to be a long-term fit, keep the door possibility open for them to be able to come back. And when you do that and they feel safe and feel connected with you, a lot of times you can build a long-term relationship with them that really makes a big difference for them moving forward. So that is my 2 cents, actually more like 4 minutes or so, on candidates and ghosting, what we've seen in 2025, and some ways that you can work around it, or at least you can't prevent it entirely, but you can build a relationship so that they feel that they can tell you about some things that are going on and you can be prepared for that and understand what's going on with them in the background and still save a relationship that you can hire somebody for in the future. Hope this helps. I'm Christy Williamson, and this is a channel all dedicated to hiring. Thanks. Have a great day.